Hariom friends. So today I will explain what is deep breathing. So generally deep breathing is this. So carefully watch. Now deeper breathing. Now deepest breathing. Watch carefully my body from my shoulders to my abdomen. I'm going to inhale and then show you 2 rounds. So this is deepest breathing. Okay. So I will teach you how to do the deepest breathing that you can. So before that, let us understand the elements which will be used to explain the deepest breathing. So on your screen, you will see a brief outline of the respiratory tract. So in the elements of deepest breathing, the respiratory elements are the nostrils. So nostrils are just inlets and outlets, and they make the air breathable. Then the air goes through the throat pipe and then it goes to the lungs. So nostrils, throat pipe and lungs. This is how air goes in and comes out. Now to control this, we use contraction of the glottis, which is also known as in yoga Ujjayi Pranayama. So I have made a separate video on that. I will post it in the description for you to have a look. I have explained in detail how to practice throat breathing or glottis breathing. Now there are also muscles which are involved in breathing. So neck muscles are involved, then the collar muscles or clavicular muscles, chest muscles are involved, and then back muscles, abdominal muscles, and then diaphragm. So if you look at the picture carefully, at the base of the lungs, where the lungs are ending, you see a line. That is the diaphragm. And this diaphragm, when it goes down, then the lungs expand. That is on inhalation. And to enhance that process, while breathing in, you have to expand your abdomen. So diaphragm gets pulled down and the lungs get space to expand. And the opposite happens on exhalation. The third element or elements, so the diet. So your diet definitely affects your respiration and then spinal health. So you need to do exercise so that your spine is in a healthy shape so that you can do all the elements of breathing and make it the deepest breathing. And then of course body posture. So if you see, diaphragm is almost in the middle of the torso. So if you're sitting like this or working like this, it's very difficult to do abdominal breathing, and automatically chest breathing starts happening. And this chest breathing is unconscious chest breathing. And that is how the stress patterns are reinforced. So when you do conscious chest breathing, then you are reducing your stress. So if you see in armed forces, they check your chest expansion for your stress tolerance. Just an element before we go into the breathing. So what we will learn here is we will learn abdominal breathing separately, then the chest breathing separately, and then we will combine all the three elements. For some of you, chest breathing after abdominal breathing might be difficult. So for that, physical exercise is very necessary so that the chest muscles open up. Let's go to the practice. Okay, so the first step is forget the nostrils. Okay, so don't put any pressure in the nostrils, because anyway, even if you are not aware, you are breathing in and out even while sleeping. So we are doing nothing with the nostrils, we are letting them do their job. So shift your whole focus to the throat, and that will be Ujjayi Pranayam. There is a separate video, but I will briefly explain. So basically, to control the flow of air in and out of the lungs, you have to constrict the middle of your throat. So basically the Adam's apple, and behind this there is something called glottis. So you constrict the throat a little bit and produce this throat breathing sound in your ears. Not very loud. I will make a loud sound so that you can hear it. Now, the third step is do abdominal breathing or diaphragmatic breathing with the throat constriction. So place both your palms at your abdomen. So fingertips pointing to each other but not touching, and your elbows pointing sideways. Breathe out completely. Take your abdomen in. As you breathe in, expand the abdomen. As you breathe out, shrink. Continue to breathe. I will relax my hands. Continue to do abdominal breathing with Ujjayi Pranayama. So, abdominal breathing has two components. One is the upper abdomen and the other is the lower abdomen. So, when you breathe out completely, first your lower abdomen expands, and then breathe in further and upper abdomen expands, while breathing out, abdomen goes in, upper, and then breathe out further and lower abdomen also goes in. So this is your abdominal breathing with throat constriction. Okay, so step 4, you do only chest breathing. So take your thumbs inside the armpits and fingertips and palms on the chest, and just rest it here. Press the armpits with your thumb. breathe out completely. Now don't move your abdomen, only the chest. So breathe in, expand the chest. Breathe out, shrink. Now we will combine both the elements. So for demonstration sake, I will put my right palm on my tummy and the left on my chest. When my abdomen is expanding, the abdomen will expand fully and chest will not respond. Once the abdomen has expanded, I will breathe in further and then expand the chest. While breathing out, the abdomen is still expanded. I will first relax the chest and after that I will take the abdomen towards the spine. Okay, so breathe out completely and start with the lower abdomen, breathing in. So relax your hands a bit. So this is slow, long and deep breath, and we can with practice make it even slower, longer and deeper, and this way we will be using all the three lobes of the lungs. So when you are expanding and contracting your abdomen, the diaphragm is getting mobilized and you are filling the lower lobe of the lungs, which has the base, the widest portion. And further, you are using your chest and even the shoulder, the collar area, filling the upper and middle lobes of the lungs. Okay, so once more, a little bit slower this time. Now relax your hands. So this is a matter of practice. Give it about 3 to 6 months. And this deep breathing is to be also employed in Nadi Shodhan Pranayama. So if you see, even while learning music, if you want to practice your notes for a longer time, you need to do deep breathing. So even if you don't employ the chest, you still need to employ the abdomen. So for example, if you want to practice sa, so you have to expand your abdomen fully and then, so it's a fast inhalation and slow exhalation. Same happens for Om chanting. So instead of Om chanting, we are taking the example of practicing the note sa. So breathe in. Sa. So if you see whether it's Om chanting or Saregama or in general in life, stress tolerance, you know, relaxing with deep breathing, you do require to master deep breathing, and exercise is also an important part of it. Not only yoga, any exercise, sports, dance, You need to have good spinal health if there is any posture correction required. So you need to do those kinds of exercises so that the muscles also support the breathing system. It's not only the lungs or the nostrils or the throat or the diaphragm. It's also your abdominal muscles, chest muscles, clavicular muscles, neck muscles, your back muscles. So all these things are involved. So for breathing capacity, you need to learn the technique of deep breathing, and you also need to do some physical exercise so that the body is prepared for breathing. And once you want to practice breathing exercises like Nadi Shodhan Pranayam or Brahmari Pranayam, or even in deep states of meditation, if you want to go, this practice of deep breathing will help you. Okay, see you in my next video. Hari Om.